All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. That honors to our apostle and elders, a great millstone, and honors and blessings and salutations unto you brothers that's preaching His word, sincerity and truth. All right, it's the brother Yari Allah.
I'm Shamar.
Yeah, we just coming coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. To hit you brothers with a lesson. Pretty much going into prophecy, this is the year of prophecy, and the spirit of prophecy is the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. And these people are totally how do you say, they're in a alternate reality. These people are all drugs. These people are just full of themselves, indulging their own wickedness, pleasing themselves, worshiping themselves, do as I will spirit. All right. Chiefly 2/3 of our own people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Not about repenting, worshiping Yahweh by Shemal Shai, okay? Fleeing from the ways of this world spiritually, and ultimately it's going to catch these people as a thief in the night, the Lord's return. All right. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. This 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, it comes as a thief in the night. The day when everybody least expected, and now is the time when people do least expect it. Because nobody really thinks that anything is going to happen to America. Nobody. First off, nobody looks at what's going on. So how would you even know in that sense alone in itself? And then on top of that, these people are just focused on living their lives, thinking about their 10-year, 20-year goals. They're not thinking about anything happening to them or America anytime soon, or else they wouldn't even be thinking in that mentality.
Sure. Yep. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child.
Yeah, when they say peace and safety, and that's the mind frame that most Americans are in.
Yep.
Yeah, you be having the little things going on out here with the stabbings and killings on the BART. Yet the majority of these people out here, they thinking that it's peace and safety. They was like, oh, that's just a random act of violence, so to speak.
Yep.
That just happened in America. But overall, it's good. It's good in America. Like we're gonna keep on moving, keep doing good, working, going to work.
These wildfires,
Yeah.
consuming all these places. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna
rebuild.
Yeah, just like it says in I believe Malachi the 1st chapter, man. Not understanding that the Lord is destroying this place because of the wickedness, and the wicked being rulership. Job 9:24, Esau.
Yeah.
Okay. Not understanding that this is the end of Esau's world, man. So it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, sudden destruction gonna come upon them as travail with a woman with child.
And
that sudden destruction is on its way.
Yep.
And it's sooner than you think. All right.
That's right.
And it's gonna come upon you like a woman that has a child. When she has a child, she's in birth pains. You could take drugs, anything you want to take. You still gonna feel that pain though. And these people in America, you're not gonna have drugs to take that you're taking now. So you just gonna face that affliction head on. Sober.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the worst for y'all. That's why it's really gonna be hell for y'all, because you're not gonna be able to drink, turn up, and escape your hell like you can do right now. Somebody that just lost their job, you can cop you a bottle, drink your sorrows away. Your chick leave you. You want to go out, have a good time, just pop some pills or whatever. You can do whatever you want to make you feel good in this society. But when all hell breaks loose, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that no more.
That's right. Yep, I got a precept. Because these people really, they're just so-called living their best wicked death, really. Because this is not life here, man. This is like the elder brother y'all call always says, man. It's a death style, man. It's really just living your best death. You know, people are killing yourselves. All right, and ultimately it's going to physically manifest with your destruction. Yet their whole mind frame is, hey, you only live once, turn up and whatnot. All right, but pretty much, yeah, this is Saint Luke. All right, and it's the same spirit that these people in the time of Noah, the time of Lot. You know, all right, there's nothing new under the sun. The same wicked demons, you know, back here today, you know, to receive their final judgment as far as you 2/3, man. You know, as far as Esau, man, you're going into captivity along with these heathen nations, and then what? 1,000 years after that, you're going to be exterminated. You know, so this is Saint Luke 17:26, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Talking about today's time, Yahweh Shai's return. You know, it says they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Yeah. So basically, life continued as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was still going, working a 9 to 5. There was planning marriages, going to marriages, partying, drinking. Basically, just how you see it, America today. People getting married every single day.
Yep.
People drinking and partying, getting engaged, having babies.
Yep.
Just continuing life as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like back then, like in the times of Noah. He
Sure.
told them that the flood was coming, and everybody just continued their lives as normal. Wanted to say like, "Oh, you tripping?" Just like they do us now, like, "Oh, you tripping? Nuclear fire, it's not gonna hit. We ain't going to World War III. The government not plotting against us.
Spirit.
Y'all sound crazy. Y'all just mad."
I got a quick precept backing you up. This is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts.
Yeah, and that's all around us. Is nothing but scoffers these days.
Mm-hmm.
And you walking after your own lust. What
Yep.
pleases you? What pleasures your flesh?
Straight.
And that's what this society is all about. About you walking after your own lust, which is walking that broad path, like it speaks of in Matthew.
Okay.
Because worried about pleasing yourself, and basically that mindset is satanic. That do as thou wilt.
Yep.
It's basically pleasing yourself.
Yep.
So you're gonna be destroyed.
Straight. It says, in saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, saying where's the promise of his coming? They don't believe that the Lord is going to return. They scoff at us about saying that y'all, how long y'all been saying that the Lord gonna return, this and that? Y'all been talking about World War III, or y'all been speaking on the chip, this and that.
Yep.
And then they basically scoff at it, like last days many scoffers, because just like in the times of Noah, when it never rained before,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was laughing about it, joking about it, because it never happened.
That's right.
And this actually, I don't know why people laugh about it, because something close to that has actually already happened. The fat man, when the Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Yeah, and they was just celebrating their anniversary of that place getting nuked. You know, all right. So it happened before, man.
Yeah, this is actually something that actually happened. It's not like it never happened before, so you can't say that it's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a long time ago, so the technology is way on a higher level.
Yep.
A bomb go off right now, it's a wrap. That was back then when Esau wasn't on a higher level that he is now.
That's right.
But these people they had that, it says last days many scoffers. They don't want to believe, just like in the times of Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to believe. They don't think that it's going to happen. They don't think America can be touched. They don't think they can be touched.
Yep.
Yeah, this is all going to happen, man. And it's going to come as a thief in the night, because all you people here in America, you think that this is life. You think this is what we're going to continue to do until the day that we basically return back to the grave.
Yep.
You think that this life just going to continue on, like it said in the scriptures. Where's the promise of his coming? Because all things continue on. That's their mindset. Life is just continuing on as normal. You see us out there like, oh, that's those same niggas out there that just be talking. They just mad. Like the niggas on the niggas in the backyard party, backyard party niggas.
Backyard party king.
Backyard party niggas that be on the drums and shit.
Yep.
all they do is like they basically make mockery of us. They be sneak dissing, basically saying like, oh, we all about love over here. We ain't all about that hate, and basically be saying if we don't like being here, why don't we leave? Hey man, it's cool. Cause we doing what we supposed to do. We gonna leave when Yahweh Shai send Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
That's when we gonna leave, man. Fuck you niggas.
That's right.
Asking when we gonna leave. We gonna leave when we see you niggas get put to death, man.
That's right.
And Esau, right along with Esau, the so-called white man, you love to fucking hug on while you over there playing drums and shit, cooning for the white man.
Right, man.
All our people want to just stand in America and continue life as being a slave, basically, because that's all that we is here. We're not kings. We're not princess. All right, we ain't on no high level here, man. We're as servants, man. And you people love to have it as such.
Yep.
That's why you really need to be destroyed, man. All right. That's why it's only a remnant that's gonna receive salvation, because we don't want to be here, man. You niggas want to be here. We don't want to stay here. It's y'all niggas, man.
Yep. Okay. So I got a quick precept. It's so I just said the book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's what we do when we on the highways and byways. We setting a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. We don't care about anybody that doesn't agree with us. You can keep it moving.
Yep.
We worried about the people who sighing and crying, who actually complaining about the wickedness going on in America, who actually is like-minded as us. Because we know we not tripping. Because all you people are tripping.
Yep.
All you same people that come up against us and everything, y'all cool with wickedness. So we know we not the ones that got the problem, it's y'all.
Right.
Just because the masses of the people disagree with us, does that make them right?
Yep. Romans 3:3, for what is some that did not believe, you know.
Let the Most High be true.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And this is thus saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. It says, it says, and the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna get it, man.
Yeah.
The ones who are marked for judgment.
Yep.
Right? Because the ones, just like there's select men who's being marked to be exempt from judgment, it's marks on people for judgment that's gonna get put to death. That's why it says slay utterly old and young. Masses of these people gonna get put to death, and a lot of these females.
That's right.
Y'all don't even really. The only way you gonna be saved is through your men.
That's right.
So a lot of majority of these women gonna be destroyed, put to death, because the only salvation they got is through their men, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And it's only 144,000 in the 1/3. So a lot of that is gonna be women getting put to death. Right along with the rest of our people that ain't right. Elderly, young, old, doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna get judged.
That's right. It says, But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, so that judgment not gonna touch the men that have that mark.
Yep.
That mark of exemption. You don't have to. You're not gonna partake in that judgment. Because why is that? Because we were doing what we were supposed to do.
That's right.
It wasn't like we were sighing and crying, like it says in the fourth verse.
That's right.
We're out here complaining about what's wrong in society, letting our people know what's wrong and right, and nobody else is doing it.
Yep.
And the people who do come up and agree with us, you might get the mark. You coming up agree like, yeah, man, I agree with the message, this and that. Hey, man, just for you having faith, you might be saved. Because how many people in this world don't believe, man? Even dudes who be doing the work for momentarily and then fall out, they never believe.
Yep. Quick precept. It's 2 Peter chapter 2. Oh, let me see through the Spirit. It's like, yeah. Well, I'm gonna just jump straight to it. This is 2 Peter 2:5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. You know,
all these past judgments. So you can go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, because according to Revelation, I believe 11:8, you know, this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. You know, going back to the time of Noah, and then the time of Lot. You know, this is the same all over again. You got it, brother.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Yep.
And that was examples of what happens when you live ungodly. And then when the destruction did partake, masses of the people were put to death. Everybody that was in agreement with each other, basically, like today. Noah and 8 souls were saved.
Yep.
And then, out of how many people that died? And they all was over there saying that he was the crazy one. Just like right now. It's billions of people on this earth. Yet it's only 144,000 that's going to receive salvation with the 1/3.
Yep.
Out of the billions that's on this earth. It's the same thing going on now.
It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with the overthrow, making them example unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Yeah, and we're vexed being here every day, man.
Yeah.
We gotta see these unlawful deeds right in our face being blatantly done, and there's nothing that we can do about it. We can't execute judgment. So we're mad. That's why, going back to Ezekiel, we sigh and cry about it. Because we gotta look at this shit every day, man. Look at trannies, look at perverseness on TV, billboards, polluted food, talking to a heathen at your job. If you got working a regular job, supervisor might be a woman, a tranny, a heathen. You gotta deal with bullshit like that in this society, though. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
Any job that you work, you gotta be some PC, so called, unless you want to lose your job. So you gotta put up with hell, basically, in this society.
Yep. And the only judgment we can execute is by preaching. Condemning this place. Throwing up curses on this place. Praying that the Lord hasten the destruction of this place, man. Crying out, ultimately, All right. It says, verse 9, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Yeah. Reserve the unjust unto the day to be punished. And that's all that's happening to these wicked people in this society right now.
That's right.
Same thing happened in Noah's time. Everybody that was laughing about it, what they do at the end of the day, they was trying to get on that boat, but they got judged. Just like right now, everybody laughing at us and all that, but then when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be trying to find us to try to seek refuge with us. Like, I want to stay with you because you know what's going on and this and that. You ain't gonna find us, like the scriptures say. You gonna then shall they seek me, but you ain't gonna find me. You gonna be trying to seek high and low, like it's saying it's gonna be a family of the word. That's when y'all gonna be trying to look.
Yep. No, you got it, brother. Keep going.
When y'all realize that all hell breaking loose, and everything that we told y'all is happening. That's when y'all gonna try to look for us and try to come and talk to us. Yet we ain't gonna want to talk to you, man. There's
Yep.
nothing to talk about. You ain't want to come up before all hell break loose, and now you want to come back. Like you want to come and talk once you realize that shit hitting the fan, so to speak.
Yep. This precept for Jake. This is the book of Hosea 5:15. It says, "I will go and return to my place, so they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early."
Mm-hmm. In their affliction, they gonna seek them early.
Ooh.
That's the only time when Jay do want to seek help is when they are being afflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, they don't want to seek no help. They don't want to seek the Lord before then, or like right now. Nobody want to seek the Lord now. They just want to live their life and do their own thing, basically.
Yep.
But then when that judgment hits you, all right, and society collapse, and you don't have anybody to lean on, so to speak, anymore, and you're gonna find out at that time that you can't trust Esau. So who you gonna go to for help?
Yep. It's Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. Well, I'll start a little up. It says, it's verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Yeah, they said that not all the counsel of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they don't want to hear anything that we gotta say. They just doing their own. They want to. Everybody want to do their own thing, man.
Yep.
Don't nobody want to do come basically do what the men of Yahweh Shem Shai do.
Yep.
They just want to live their life, man. Look at the niggas that fall out. They didn't want to do it.
Yep.
They was out there like, man, nah, this ain't for me. I want to go live my life. Everybody want to live their life, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
They all focused on living their best life, man. They not focused on living for Yahweh Shem Shai. That's our duty.
Yep.
And that's why it's the other scripture that we bought, lovers of themselves, because they don't love Yahweh Shem Shai. Because if you did, like it says in 1 John, I believe, you would follow his commandments.
It says, but ye have said at not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity.
Yeah, the Lord gonna laugh at you, man. Not him personally. He's gonna be his men. Just like he speaks through his men, he gonna laugh at you through his men. All right.
I will mock when your fear cometh, as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Yeah, your destruction gonna come, and we're gonna be laughing about it because you didn't want to listen any time before then, and then when that hell hitting you, then that's when you gonna ask for us to hear you out. We ain't gonna nobody want to talk to you, man. You didn't want to listen then, so you didn't want to listen now, so we don't care about you listening then.
Yeah, and you gonna you Jakes that know the name, you gonna call on the Lord. The Lord is gonna turn his back on you. He gonna laugh at you. You know, like look at this nigga. You know, not everybody that say Lord, Lord will be hurt, man. You know, because you're not ultimately you wasn't doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You know?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna seek them but not find them because you wasn't seeking them now, and then the Lord gonna hide himself from you.
Yep.
When you're trying to find them out then. Because now's the time to find out.
Yep.
Yes, you don't want to.
It says, seek the Lord while he may be found.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And right now you can be found, yet you don't want to find them. You want to do your own thing.
Yep.
Then you want to find them later on when Esau coming with martial law, that society collapse, no more work out there. You see how blatantly racist Esau is. When all these different things are going to be going on, then that's when you're going to want to come and listen, but it's going to be too late.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, yeah, through the spirit.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and close it up, man. You know, ultimately this destruction is gonna come as a thief in the night. All right, you know, to Esau, to these heathen nations, and chiefly to you 2/3 Israelites, man, that wanna do your own thing. All right, you know, be wicked ultimately. You know, you gonna you gonna be destroyed at the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, leading all the way up to the missiles. If you make it to that point, man, that shows that the Lord really hates you. All right. So with that, man, we're gonna go ahead and close. Once again, giving all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh Shai,
Shai,
by Hashem,
Hashem,
Rakal
Rakal Kodash.
Kodash. You know, double honors to our apostle and elders, a great millstone, and Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash, Brakatham to the elect. You know, amen. And, death to you niggas, man. You know, man, you niggas die the most brutal death known. You know, and death to you nigga bitches as well. All right. You know, death to the wicked. All right. Abba, Shalom.
Shalom.